Hello everyone, today I'm Kingston and I'm excited to introduce you the 101 guidance to the CORNELL method. So, this is our table of content. First, we'll discover what is the CORNELL method. Secondly, we'll discover how does it work. And lastly, I will have two simple application, real life example of the CORNELL method. So, what is the CORNELL method? The CORNELL method is a straightforward note-taking method that was developed by Walter Pauk in the 1950s at the Cornell University, hence the name. The reason why I believe the CORNELL method is so simple, it's because that it only needs to divide your pages into three sections. The major section is the note, which is the biggest, and beside it is the question and keyword section, and at the bottom you would have the summary. Going more detail, this is the note section. This is where you would take down the majority of what you have learned during the lesson or maybe after the lesson. On the sideline is the question and keyword section. This is where you would write down the question and the keyword that forces you to recall what you have written in the note. So basically, you would answer the question in the section, and the keyword would be the hint. And by answering those questions, you would basically remember what you have written. And after you finishing answering those questions, you can look through the notes to see whether you are correct or not. Lastly, there's the summary section. That is where you would write down one or two sentences that you would personally use to summarize all the knowledge that are involved in the topic of the note. So, here's the application which I found on the internet. It's about the CORNELL method itself. And here's the second one, which I wrote by myself about primary and secondary research. On the sideline, you would see the two questions that I wrote to recall the notes that I have written at the notes section, and at the bottom you would see a brief summary of what's the notes is telling you about. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the video. For more methods, check out my website edulians.space in the comments, or just simply click the next video that is suggested at the corner of your screen.